Me and my sister, we both enjoyed using this. It's a really good mask and it definitely helps get rid of their pores, even my sister says, and my sister suffers with pores and just spots. She's at that age now where she's maturing and growing up, so she's getting, that periods, acne, etc. And she definitely loves this clay mask. She's used it more than me. She didn't say anything bad about it, and when I've used it, it definitely did minimize my pores and make them tighter, and some of them did disappear. I definitely do notice the spots and pores around my face because skincare is important to me, and I definitely try to include a mask of some sort, or like a clay mask once every a week or even twice. So yeah, me and my sister, we both enjoyed using this. When you wash it off as well, some clay masks are really hard to wash off because they're literally like glued to your face because they're just so dried up, and this just melts away when you put a bit of water on it, so it's not difficult to wash off either.
I really enjoyed it. I do a clay mask every week. Every Sunday is when I just do a bit of a cleanse. I have quite oily skin, so I always make sure that I use a clay mask. I really feel like it gets into my pores. This is great, it's really good. I always knew I had oily skin and I knew I had it in certain areas of my face, but because the fact it actually shows where the oil is coming out, you get a really good insight into actually what your skin is, where your problem zones are. I didn't realize my problem zone is actually along here. I thought it was a little bit drier there. So it was really interesting to see. It gives you a good knowledge of your skin pretty much with this. So it was great. It washed off really nicely afterwards as well. It didn't leave my skin feeling dry or anything along that lines, or red. It actually felt quite moisturizing, which sometimes when you use clay masks doesn't really happen. You end up feeling a little bit dry and you end up having to add moisture to bring it back in. But yeah, I felt really moisturized after using it. The one little niggle I had with it is just, it doesn't have a scoop. So just the fact that because it's with a tub as well, there was no scoops. You really have to get your fingers in, and obviously I have nails, longer nails, so just get under the nails, but it wasn't something that would stop me from using it in the future, so highly recommend.
So I loved this product. It was so much fun to use. It's kind of like a jelly texture, but when you put it on, it dries into clay, and it's really satisfying because it shows all the work that it's doing. You can see where it's extracting oil from the pores, so it's really fun to use. I think this is a really good mask for if you're going to an event, because it actually mattifies the skin for 6 hours. So I really recommend it before a wedding or a day party or something like this. Yeah, so I definitely buy this again.